here today with our AP Biology students along with the UHS Environmental Science class and Miss Hildebrandt's class. Hopefully we can do this every year. It seems really cool. We're down at the Normanskill Creek and we're just doing a snapshot of the water quality and the invertebrates and microvertebrates that are here right along the Normanskill Creek.
We're going to be testing for conductivity, dissolved oxygen, alkalinity. We're going to do a macro invertebrate sample. They're just going to mark it all down. This is in the format that everybody's going to be using all over the state, so it's nice and easy. We also have dissolved oxygen. Who can tell me what dissolved oxygen is and why it's important in stream biology? What do we use oxygen for?
Breathe.
All right, what do the animals in the stream use it for? They also breathe it, but they absorb it through the water. So for healthy stream life, you have to have dissolved oxygen. One thing we have to do here is our surroundings data. That's what I was kind of talking about with our stream bed, the vegetation, all of that. If anybody here is an artist or just likes to draw, we also have to do a little journal entry of our site here.
The snapshot is nice because as we learned today, we're at the start of the creek, which obviously flows and feeds the water quality for obviously people in this area, going down to Guilderland and further in the capital region. And you see signs for it when you're driving along the highway and the thruway. So it's just a nice snapshot to see how the health of the animals and the organisms living here and the chemical testing of the water as well. So like the turbidity, the dissolved oxygen, the pH, all of this wonderful chemistry and science here at the creek.
I collected water samples for dissolved oxygen, which was really cool and exciting. So yeah, it was very fun.
Well, I actually didn't even know about this before today, so I think it's important that we all, as students and people, learn about things like this because I would have never known that we can test water like this.
I think it was a fun day. You get to hang out with your friends outside of school, you get to do some experiments, look at some wildlife, and go get some testing done in the lab at school tomorrow. I think it's just, it's fun. Any field trip you go on for school is a fun experience. I'm glad we still do it.
I think it's important for us students to be getting out of the classroom, to be looking at our surroundings, exploring our surroundings, and just we also were looking at insects, which was very interesting. So it just knowing about our ecosystem, knowing where we live, what's around here, I think is very important.
I really liked looking at the animals and stuff under the microscopes. I always thought that was interesting.
It has a crave function. Oh, really?
It's kind of crazy because I never thought about it before. It's like when I was younger, when we just used to come down here, I never thought this little creek would be connected to a larger creek or a larger lake that would serve as people's water sources.
It's nice to see, to get a bigger picture, to see how it's all coming together and impacting the area. To see this is our data, what's it like 10 miles down the river or the creek, and 20 miles, 30 miles, how far does it go and how much does it change?
But it was very cool to know that we're part of something much bigger than this and that we can all come together and share what we found.